So I'm gonna do a freestyle. And for a really, really long period in time, I used to take topics from the audience, and I still do that every once in a while when I don't have anything to say. But tonight, it's the first day of our tour, and I'm going to talk about that. And then maybe next time I will come back and I will have nothing to say, and then I will ask you guys to tell me things to say. But right now, I have a lot on my mind. And so, this is what this is for. I grew up outside of D.C. and Baltimore in the country in the sticks. I ain't no city kid, I would never claim that shit. But in the middle of the night, on the weekends sometimes, my photographer mother would take us in there to shoot lights and lines of people that passed upon the street. So I would be in Baltimore in the middle of the night in the 80s, see? And my dad would look back at my little brother in the back seat, and he would be like, if I tell you to get down on the floorboards, don't ask any questions, just obey me. Because that's some shit that you have to do in Baltimore in the 80s, because you think Baltimore's nuts now. Back then, it was fucking crazy. That was the era when Kurt Schmoke was the mayor baby, and that's what season 3 of The Wire is based on fact hazy. So look, but that's not the shit I grew up in. I was a tourist, just fucking dipping my toes in quick. And then I dipped out and moved south and had myself in Florida. And then all of a sudden after that, I got out because I got bored quick. And I found myself in Texas, and that's what I learned to rap. I left fucking Texas and moved all the way back. And eventually I chased some girl all the way to Seattle, cats. And then after that was all said and done, Minneapolis put me on the map. And between that time when I was in the back seat of the car and this girl's in the front saying like a trap star, I'm looking at this whole fucking country of my life, and for a real long time I wanted to do what I'm doing tonight. Tonight is show 1 out of 60 fucking 5. When I slept in the fucking car with Harpoon Larry by my side, we were just starting to see America built off our grit and rhymes. All of a sudden it was like, man, it would be cool just one time to do a tour with all 50 states nonstop, right? And we were like, yeah, do we have enough money for gas? And he was like, nah, but fuck it. Let's just keep going as fast. 80 miles on a fucking E. We did that once in fucking Nevada, G, out in the middle of the goddamn desert. I think on Warped Tour Part 3, we were in the fucking Honda Element. The E was gone, G. The light was fucking off, and we were still pressing on C. I heard somewhere on the internet before it even started, G, if you turned off the radio and the air conditioning, you'd get more mileage quickly. And they were there with no fucking gas, just hoping and praying that that shit don't die fast. And there was no signs of a station, and we just kept on without hesitation, cruising through the fucking wasteland of the nation, hoping we don't pass out on this baby, because it was the middle of fucking summer and we didn't have a lot of bucks, and if we ran out of gas, guess what? We were fucked. But still, between Baltimore and that, and here right now, I always look at that map and thought, man, I want to do that somehow. And finally, at this point in my life and career, I'm at that crossroads where I have enough people to come near that I can make it make sense, and we won't die on the road dear, and I'm not too fucking old that will kill me that it's aware. And so I'm halfway in that position of wanting to and not care, where I feel so fucking excited that it actually happened here, and I'm excited that it started right in this fucking place on a Wednesday with a couple of people staring in my face on a bingo night where most people just came out to gamble, degenerate, and all of y'all sit up here and you knew some of the words, the things that I say, and it's amazing that it started here, right here and now, small like this. There's gonna be shows that I promise that are smaller than this, and there's gonna be shows that are gonna be so fucking big I don't know where that I is, and it's gonna be great to watch the whole fucking journey. I can't believe this. This is my first show with these crews. Oscar, he's been doing it for day 1. Birds played a couple of shows, and now we're fucking having fun. And so the moral of the story, end to all of this, it's nice that it started, and I can't wait to see how it gets. And I know that someday it's gonna end, and when I have my fucking grandkids bouncing on their knees, and they'll think I'm dorky as shit because my pants will be up to here and I'll be smoking on a pipe, I'll be like, Grandpa was fucking cool once before you were born, right? I'm gonna be cranky, Grandpa. Nah, I'm just playing. I couldn't be cranky grandpa if I wanted to anyway. I see a little kid and I'm like, come here, you little shit. I'm the fucking friendly grandpa that shoves you full of chocolate. I'm that fucking grandpa that's gonna drive you real fast. I'm a Harley Davidson with no helmet as soon as your parents are gone, cat. I'm gonna be whipping fucking shitties and popping fucking wheelies. But right now, I gotta play shows and tear off fucking ceilings. So thank you very much for all y'all that came out tonight on a school night, on a work night, in the middle of your fucking life. This is the first show. It's just starting, and it's a dream that I've had for life, and it's nice that it's fucking happening. It's a blessing that I get it right. So this is good. This is great. This is a fantastic night. This is the start. This is the thing, and it's gonna go on for size. And eventually I'll be back here someday at the end, and I'll tell you all the stories of all the states that I done did.